Welcome to Time with Alumni, and today we have with us Abdallah. Am I right?
Yes,
Mohammed. His last name is what?
Zainudeen.
Zainudeen.
Yes,
Yes, thank you very much.
thank you too.
And we are actually interviewing him because he has this startup. He began as a student. You're no longer a student.
No.
You're an alumnus.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's called, as his shirt says, ABZ Automations.
That's right.
How did you start this?
Okay, let me take you back to 2018. I was just beginning my third year. I read Aerospace Engineering. So there is this policy at the department that every summer vacation, we go to Ghana Air Force to have an industrial attachment. So during our first year and second year, we got introduced to electronics, how to build circuits and all those things. So I was very keen and curious about that. How do I use this to build a business for myself? The opportunity presented itself in 2018. I was having a conversation with my auntie and she narrated an ordeal that she went through. She works at KJTIA and she stays, if you know Kumasi very well, a place called Kenyase. That's where she stays. She
Quite a distance
got up
between.
in the morning, prepared for work so she could escape the heavy traffic on the road. And there is, in fact, serious traffic on the road in the morning. She got to work as early as 8 o'clock. She was about to set in, preparing the place. Then she received a call from her neighbor. What's the matter? Your tank is overflowing and there's no one home. And she had to take another car, come back home just to turn off a switch and go back. Before she got back, it was almost 11 a.m. She had lost the morning's business.
Time. Yes, true.
So when she told me this, I remembered, I've learned electronics. And the solution to this, the foundation is electronics. So why don't I
automate it
put things together, be able to develop something that would solve this problem for her? So to begin with, I did some market research, looked at what's the alternative on the market, and all of them didn't seem to satisfy the challenge that is at hand. So I set out to build something that would be able to solve this problem.
What was the market unable to satisfy what you were looking for?
So the primary solution that people have for this is what they call the float switch.
Okay.
So you buy it and you put it into the tank, you connect it to the pump. And
when it gets to a
the
point,
problem with this is that it's connected directly to the mains.
Okay.
So when there is any problem or something happens and water is able to get inside, now the water is connected to the mains. So anyone who comes in contact with this would be electrocuted. And in fact, there has been a situation in Kumasi here, 2012, when someone died from electrocution due to this device.
Okay.
Yes. And then it has other lapses as well. For example, if you're pumping the water and then you have insufficient water in your borehole or reservoir, when the water gets finished down there, it's unable to detect it and turn the pump off. The pump would continuously run.
Destroys your pump.
Burns out. Yeah. So I wanted an all-in-one solution that would tackle all this.
So what does yours solve?
Yes. So aside the basic function of turning on the pump when you run low on water in the tank and then turn it off when it is full, we have the voltage protection. In some areas, the main supply it fluctuates. So when you turn on your pump, sometimes low voltage, high voltage, this can affect your pump. So when it detects that the voltage is too low or too high, it turns off the pump and it waits for a period. If it gets normal, then it turns the pump back on. And another feature that we have is what we call the dry run protection. So when your pump is running and it detects that the pump is running, but there's no water running through, means the water down in your well or your reservoir is finished. So it detects this and it turns off the pump and then waits for the water to yield back in the well before
it comes back on
to protect your pump. And then also now, as I speak, we have the wireless system as well. So for some places that the installations have been done for years, when you go to do the installation, most people have keen eye for aesthetics. So they don't want wiring around their building. So sometimes it's difficult to install the device. So now we've made it wireless. We can mount the sensors on top of the tank and it will communicate wirelessly with the receiver, which will be controlling
and that's the
water
same
pump.
thing.
The same thing, but no need for long wires and.
So why can't you do that for those who also know? Okay, I get it, but
Ah,
that's
you see.
wonderful.
Yes, so these are some of the.
And is this a one-person venture?
For now, I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah, I started with a couple of friends.
And
we
now,
are still in touch. Yes, we are still.
How
in
many
touch.
of you ran this?
I would say 3.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's you and who and who and who?
Myself, then we have Bunyamin, and then we have Hadi.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Where are the 2 of them?
Okay, presently they are all in Ghana. Yeah.
Oh, here in
Both
Kumasi.
of them are in Accra.
In Accra, so you're the only one here.
Yes, I'm the only one here.
And this business carries you all over the country.
Yes. But now we've grown to a stage where we have people that we've trained in other regions. So, for example, in Accra, we have a couple of people that we work with. So
when the business
we
comes,
receive a
you
call,
just
we
send
just
them.
send them the location and the contact.
So now you're a boss with employees.
And you can see that.
So when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2020.
Okay, so 6 years now
Yes.
ago.
Yeah.
All right, in aerospace
Yes,
engineering.
aerospace engineering.
Now what you do is not really
Well, I
related,
tell my
but it's
people,
still
I tell my
engineering.
people now what I'm doing. You can call it tank space because it's also in the air.
I like that. I like that.
Yes.
That's really cool.
Yes.
Oh, so you started with the business hub.
Yes. So when we started, the prototyping took about 2 years.
Just so we know, do you need investors? Are you open to investments, or at this point in time, you think you just want to run this on your own?
Oh yes, we're open to investors. We want to grow.
Okay.
And because this is something that we make ourselves and manufacture ourselves, you know, the more you purchase the supplies, the lesser you are able to sell the product. So we want to grow, to want to have, offices in other regions as well.
So there are people coming up with all kinds of entrepreneurial ideas and innovations. You didn't have an easy ride from the start, did you? So what are some of the, just give us a few challenges or one challenge you encountered and how you overcame that challenge.
So I tell people this, when I started, getting money to even prototype
was a problem.
And my solution was unconventional.
What was your solution? You don't want to share it.
I will tell you.
Okay.
So 3rd year, as I mentioned earlier, I started this. I was looking for money to buy some components here and there and put together and test my idea.
You keep saying I, but you're 3 people.
Oh yes.
It was primarily you.
Well, because I was leading the hardware and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
The other guys, they were more
within the
software. Yes.
That's fine.
So what I did was this. I think beginning of the semester year, my parents gave me money for my hostel. So I decided, okay, so instead of going to pay these high-end hostels, what I'm going to do, I will look for a homestel, which is cheaper and affordable. So I got one at Momso, and it was half the money
price.
I was given. So I paid half, and then I invested the other half. By the end of the year, I needed more money. So final year, I used the whole amount that I was given.
Allocated for your hostel.
Yes, and I was paying with a friend. That was what I did.
I think it's not really new. It's what a lot of you do. A lot of entrepreneurs in school.
It's not easy, so you need to find.
But it worked out.
Oh, it's worked out. We thank God. Yeah. Before I graduated, I had an MVP. Yeah.
What's that?
Minimum viable product.
All right.
Yes.
And then you are your own boss.
Yes.
You haven't worked anywhere else. You're not doing any extra job. This is not a side job.
No, this is not a side job.
So just so you know, I got to know about him because he visited the provost while I was in the provost office. And apparently he's automated our system at the College of Engineering, isn't it?
Yes.
We're super proud of you. Our own came back to do something for us.
I'm humbled.
You're humbled. No, we are equally humbled. And then provost was so proud of him and decided we had to definitely interview Zainudeen.
Yes.
I got that right, Mr. Zainudeen. And then find out about this. Mr. Zainudeen, it's been a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you very much.
And we're going to keep in touch so that when you go international, you have to mention us.
Sure.
Mention the College of Engineering.
Yeah. It always feels good to come back home.
Great. Is there anything you'd like to say to any upcoming entrepreneur or innovator?
Yes. What I'll tell them is this. It's not easy, as you may,
already have noticed. Yes.
Yeah, most of them, they see these successful people and then they assume that, if I start this, if I do this, it's going, no, you have to start. You will see, what I'm saying. It's going to taunt you. Yeah, that's
yes, it is.
That's the truth. And you need to be resilient. You need to be resilient, persevere, and success will come. But if you give up because you face one or two challenges, yeah. My prototype took 2 years, and it wasn't I would say this. When I started, I had something that I could work with within 3 months. But then how to power the system took me almost 2 years before I could arrive at a solution. So within the 2 years, I almost gave up. In fact, I started a different project within the course of the 2 years, and then I realized over there too, I was facing challenges. Then I advised myself, no,
stick with the first one.
So let me go back, because that had more potential compared to the other projects I was working on. So just persevere, work hard, and success shall be yours.
I guess we can also take something from there, that if your current situation isn't working, you can also try another.
Yes.
Because if that had worked out for you, you'd have gone with it.
Yes, but always compare the projects that you have. The one with the highest potential
is what you should stick with.
Yes. The other one, you can be doing it as a side project also.
So you can do multiple projects.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zainudeen.